People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called Sorry for Maga Dog, Part 1,799 up to infinity. It is not everybody that you should give an opportunity, especially those that don't deserve it. I am speaking about a very hard-working man. He owns a business. It is called Wallace Construction. He does work all over Jamaica, decent price. He has a site that he was running. At that site, he has a couple of workers, 6 or more. He hired a youth that used to work for him before. That youth violated, however, the youth come back like some SHAME dog, and then the man hire him back. Only for that man to pretty much STAB him in the back, robbed him of about $600,000 or so, which was money to pay all of his workers for that pay period. I want you to take a look to what the owner of that establishment has to say as he explains everything in intricate detail, and then I'll give my piece.
So this guy go by Owen Hamilton, otherwise known as TREDDY, thief $600,000 from me just now, this morning, Saturday morning here on a site in Boscobel. Wanted by all the police. 6 other workmen and him was to get paid. And him jump down and me, shoot me down in the shed, bite me up like bad dog. Him get cut up, workman get cut up who was part in it, and him take up me $600,000 what was to pay the other workmen them and run off. Run gone with it. So right now my people, anywhere you see him, taxi driver, bus driver, anywhere you see him, him is wanted by the police. We are now at the Area 2 police station and we're going to go at the Boscobel police station. They're all on the search for him. Because he run up in a one hill with me $600,000 gone. And right now all the other workmen are to be paid and they're waiting. And because him say I'm a bad man and him feel head hot. And funnily this young man called me and beg me please forgive him and take him back on my work site. And now me take him on my work site and him gone with me $600,000 of my people. So me just show no mankind corrupt and set up. But him is wanted by the police. So nobody supposed to harbor this fugitive. Please my people, no share this. This guy bite me up like a bad dog.
Now people, if it's one thing that you know about this channel, it is the Black Cat channel, not the sound system. Whenever me talk about you, 2 things are gonna happen. If you're happy, you get the first, or you're lucky, you get the first. Meaning the big yard, or more than likely the GRAVE yard. You hear the man name. You hear what the man say. You heard what I told you the title of this video was. Sorry for Maga Dog, them turn round and bite you. Because this man violated his boss before, and his boss, being a kind-hearted man, took him back, which is mistake numero uno, meaning 1. Shouldn't do it. Should not give him a next chance. He was just waiting on the opportunity because him know say, listen, at a certain time, every 2 weeks or every week or so, the boss go and get the money for everybody. So therefore, me I go just friend him back up, act like me a Mr. Nice Guy, and then boom, catch him off guard, shock and awe him when he comes with the payroll money. Thief him, BITE him up like some sort of bad DAWG. Now people, can you imagine? You as a person that hire some people that needs help. Look out for them, make sure that they have some sort of job opportunity. So not only are you taken away from the rest of those employees of that company, Wallace Construction, you are also taken from the other hardworking employees that is there now waiting for their pay. Remember, whatever problem you have, meaning if somebody robbed the payroll tally, It does not have anything to do with other employees. They want to get paid for the work that was done or work was rendered. Them no want to hear any sort of excuses. Whatever your problem is, that are your problem. You choose who you employ. You employ a bad person, so therefore it came back and haunt you. Yes, persons are going to be sympathetic, persons are going to be understanding, but at the end of the day, people have them bills to pay, people have them picnic for pretty much take care of, and them matey or them wife, whoever. So people, this is just a next lesson. Sorry for Marga D-A-G-G, him turn round and bite you. Do not make the same sort of mistake that this man is making. Think with your brain. Do not think with your heart. Do not think to be nice to people who don't definitely deserve it. Now, as it pertains to the Popo or whoever, the Tarzan and Jane type, whenever you see this man, you know exactly what to do. Popo, S-H-O-O-T first, and then ask question after. If you even have to go in and pocket and check him ID for make sure say him. This is one of the persons that don't deserve to really take away the air that other persons are breathing. He does not deserve to L-I-V-E in this life. Send him to the afterlife. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called Man make her turn him friend in a dopey while they were building a house for a dopey. You're going to say that is a very strange introduction. However, what happens is that two men that are from a place named Harmony Hall that is in St. Mary. They grew up as friends, grew up as youths. They know each other very well. However, they were at some sorts of cemetery digging a grave for a man named not mentioned, Mr. Unknown, going into the unknown world. It was said that there was some sort of verbal altercation at that cemetery in a Highgate. Highgate is in St. Mary, like me say. It is said that one man, his name is Linval Edwards. Him wheel and pop off him 7 or 5-star ratchet. And Len, Mr. Damian Watkins, also known as Percy, 3 times in the neck. Mr. Percy was rushed to the anatomy place of recovery. However, he was pronounced upon arrival. He did not make it. Mr. Edwards knew exactly what he did. Him take for himself, him run from the scene of the crime. The Popo come by there. People ask all sorts of questions. Popo ask all sorts of questions. Sorry. I hold this. You know, say, him and the man grew up together. You know, say, the two of them are friends. Me no know where them argue about people. I was not there. More than likely, you know, at the standard average GRAVE digging, all sorts of people under all sorts of influence of the J-Ray and him nephew. So therefore, you know what happens if you are giddy-headed or light-headed. Whenever you start to drink, you start to tell the truth. The things that you might have concealed for a little while, them start to come out. So therefore, if you have any sorts of vindictive feelings, if you have any sorts of aggression in you, if you carry any feelings or belly for anybody, that J-Ray and nephew might influence it to come out. And I cannot say with 100% surety that that is the case in this case, but it might be a likely possibility. The chances are it is. Moral of the story is this. If you have something or a problem with your friend, try to reason it out. Do not try to bring it to court, especially when alcohol, especially when Jerry and nephew is the deciding factor or might influence that decision. It is usually a decision that ends up in BLOOD. And in this case, that is the case. Two families that know each other very well will now have to deal with all sorts of pressure and problem. One of them burying or sending off their family. The next one dealing with all the legal ramification of some sorts of murder. Point blank and period. Further on in the news and continuing on the theme of WTF. There was a poultry farmer, a man that operates a business where he raises chickens, and then he sells them to people in the community. This man's name, 38-year-old Mr. Blackstock. Mr. Blackstock is dark and petty, dark like midnight. He's from a place called Cornpeace Settlement, that is His. His is in Clarendon. However, him nah no ears, him nah no head. The story goes something like this. Mr. Blackstock, his chickens were ready for preparation, ready to be boiled, ready to be plucked, ready to be processed. However, 2 days prior to this, he gave his mother one of those chickens already plucked, already prepared. However, it came with some sorts of stipulation. This man is 38, the mother is 56. So therefore, 18 years difference. He told his mother, listen, like how me go give you that chicken here, that plumpy chicken here. It comes with the stipulation, you will have to help me, assist me, whenever I am preparing, processing, and plucking these chicken. Don't know if the mother agreed. Some sort of contractual agreement was made. Me never did it. However, it is said that 2 days later, Mr. Blackstock came out with him pan or tub of water and him a boil them for pluck said chickens that were ready to be processed and prepared for the market. That was when him called upon the mother and said, Mommy, me I go pluck the chicken and process them and prepare them. Me need some help. Apparently, don't know if the mother had some sort of arthritis. Don't know if she was tired. However, she did not decide that she was going to go with the program. It is said that Mr. Blackstock got upset, and he decides, give me back my duck, give me back my chicken, and keep your services that you was supposed to render. Nothing for nothing after aluminium alley button. It is said that the mother did not want to comply. That was when Mr. Blackstock tried to enter the room in which the fridge was. However, the mother had locked the door. He tried to force the door open. No sorts of luck. Mr. Blackstock, the son, went outside, pick up some piece of stick or two before, and lick out 5 of the pane of the glass in which the fridge was stored in that room. Put him on through the window, open it, and take out the chicken, and left. It is said that the mother or some other family member went to the power station, filed a report, and said that him do this, he was charged officially for destruction of public property. In other words, him broke up him mother thing. Now people, when we list the story like this, like me said before, it is obvious that Mr. Blackstock, he is dark as midnight. Him come from a place named His, however, him nah no head. In my opinion, the moral of Mr. Blackstock's story is this. It has less to do about chicken. It is more about the principles. If you don't work, you cannot get paid. You will not eat. Do not come in this business with your 2 long hands. It is all about contribution. If you don't reap, you cannot sow. Me not care if you are my mother. If me give you my chicken, I ain't not give me back no sorts of work. Don't mean it like that. You get the point. You do not render the services in which that was part of the stipulation. Me I go take back my chicken and you go to your bed hungry. Me not care if I am my mother or whoever. It does not matter. The rules are the rules of this establishment. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting and sharing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.